plantation singers. We are so honored to have you here. You're famous and well known around the world. Thank you for coming.
Take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home.
We're gathered here at the Railway Society at the Train Museum this morning for the celebration of the birthday of the United States of America, July 4th. 234 years old today. Hurrah. Happy birthday.
But as the train arrives, we want to thank a very important person. You know, my grandpa, who was in Pearl Harbor fighting for our country when in World War II when it was bombed by the Japanese, always said, in order for you to live a good future, you must honor and remember your past. And so we especially want to thank John Bond, who has helped to revive the memory of a lost history.
December 7th, the lighthouse, by the way, is still here. I didn't know that, and went down and I went in search of the lighthouse, and it is still very much here. It's right here in this community park, commercial park. And if you look towards the distance among all of the stacks and towers, it's nestled in among them. It's really close when you were moving down here to Germain's luau site. Anyway, on the morning of December 7th, the destroyer Ward was making its rounds up and down this coastline as part of protection, and also the Coast Guard cutter Tiger was right off Barbers Point when suddenly the airplanes were seen in the air and the first contact was made between ship and aircraft. The USS Ward would play a role earlier that morning before the planes arrived in defending the harbor against a submarine attack by a Japanese midget submarine that had fired upon and sank, and then just roughly a few years ago was finally sighted by the University of Hawaii and NOAA's vessel, and we now have the submarine that the Ward sank. So the lighthouse played a critical role, and thus the name Barbers Point was added later with apostrophe S. It was known initially as Barber Point.
You and me, dear. Church bells will chime.
I think it is 8. incredible statement of the vitality of our nation and the meaning of this American experiment that I have this incredible honor and privilege of being a child of immigrants from China and Thailand, and that today I can call myself the maker of laws of the United States of America. Had I been born in the home country of either of my parents, of Thailand or China, and were I a citizen of either of my parents' home countries, the idea that I could call myself the writer of the laws of the land of China or Thailand would be laughable. But it is because of the incredible good fortune that I was born in the United States and call myself today an American citizen, that it is, with the blessing of the voters of Hawaii's 1st Congressional District, I have the privilege of calling myself a United States Congressman. And for that, I say thank you to all of you. Thank you for the birthday of the United States of America. May God bless all of you. May God bless the United States. Aloha and mahalo.
Good morning and aloha. A lot of people probably here probably don't know me. I was aboard the USS Honolulu here at Pearl Harbor on December the 7th, 1941. Years of late, I have been on a kind of a project, I guess, a mission at getting the Pearl Harbor casualties that are buried in Punch Bowl of the unknown identified. And kind of a day like today, I'd like to tell you about 3 weeks ago when I was in Michigan. We reburied a Pearl Harbor casualty off the Oklahoma. And this gentleman had been identified. He had been buried with 4 others in a common grave in Punch Bowl. He was the last one of the 5 to be identified. But he was identified, maybe you might have read in the paper, of DNA off of envelopes that was 68 years old. So what a day, you know, probably for him and his family up in Michigan. But I just wanted to let you know that us Pearl Harbor survivors, we're still active and still trying to get some of these kids identified. And our mission hasn't stopped yet. So thank you.
Thank you all very much for joining us on that last song. Thank you to the Ewa Plantation Sisters for coming out of retirement for this special occasion. Maybe you should come out of retirement permanently. That was awesome.